Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Emerald. I'm your host, the PokeGamer. In the last episode, we decided to start taking on the Elite Four. First, we took on Sydney, and then after that was Phoebe. Today we will be taking on Glacia, the third member of the Elite Four, and Drake, the fourth member of the Elite Four. Glacia is an Ice-type user, whereas Drake is a Dragon-type user. Today we will be starting off with Glacia, who again is the Ice-type user, and her team consists of a level 50 Celio, a level 50 Glalie, a level 52 Celio, a level 52 Glalie, and a level 53 Walrein as her ace. The ace also comes with a Citrus Berry, just as the others have in the past, and the same will happen with Drake's ace as well. I already have come up with strats for this fight as well. I will be leading with Cacturn because he's going to actually be kind of necessary for this fight. Only for like one thing though, so because Glacia doesn't lead, like she doesn't start with an offensive move, she starts with Hail. She wants to get her ice up, and that gives you a free turn to do something of your own. I don't have to worry about an ice move immediately, I have to wait for it afterwards. Unless for some reason she wants to make an ass out of me and use Ice Ball here. But as you see, she uses Hail. And Cacturn's job is done. He's going to be pelted with Hail, and then he's going to be switched out for Magneton. From here on out, it's basically just going to be Magneton and Metal Hulk, because Ice type's weakness to Steel as well. Metal Hulk will only be brought in against the Glalies, however, so... Normally she goes for an Ice Ball there, so I don't know. That's kind of weird. But Thunderbolt will definitely kill, and the reason why I needed the spikes is because apparently Metal Hulk can't kill the Glalies with a single Metal Claw. So this will ensure that it will kill in a single shot. So after the Walrein, she will definitely bring in one of her Glalie. So, but there's the damage from spikes. And then Magneton takes the most, or the majority of the damage in this fight. Metal Hulk doesn't really take any because it's just switched in, takes a little bit of hail damage, which I don't even really count, it's not that significant. And then we just switch it back out to Magneton, who gets pelted during the last turn. And yeah, like I actually played this fight out entirely. I made sure to come up with the best strats for this. I don't exactly have quote-unquote the best strats for the Drake fight yet, but we're just gonna kind of go with it. So, and then we go for the Metal Claw. Normally this would probably bring it down to the red unless it was a high damage roll or a critical, in which case, you know, there's nothing you can really do about that. But yeah, and then she brings out her other Celio, and then back into her other Glalie. So, I don't know if you heard that, I accidentally just burped in my mouth. Kind of gross, but whatever. Anyways, Magneton should make very quick work of the Celio. And then we go into her final Pokemon, which is her, I think her level 52 Glalie. For whatever reason, Metal Claw only brings them down into the red, so having the spikes up and only taking some hail damage is basically all that happened to the Cacturn. So Metal Claw, and then this should finish it off. Oh boy, insult to injury. Get that attack increase. That was not played out in my strats. I don't think that the attack increase would have been all that helpful. Like, cause she usually brings in a CLO after the Glalie dies to kind of scare out the Aggron and use scare it out with a water move or whatever. But yeah. Anyways, Glacia down. Now we're on to Drake. Drake's team, as we all remember, as I said like literally a few minutes ago, has all Dragon types. His team consists of a level 52 Shelgon as his lead, a level 54 Altaria, a level 53 Kingdra, a level 53 Flygon, and Salamence at level 55 as his ace. So, yeah. I haven't really come up with a decent enough strat for this. I know I'm going to need Altaria for the Kingdra fight, because there's nothing else that's really super effective against it other than Dragon. So yeah, so we're just gonna kind of do this. I actually predict this fight being somewhat long because I know that an Ice Beam will not kill the Smogon unless I get a high damage roll, and this Smogon carries Dragon Claw, Rock Tomb, Protect, and Double Edge. So I mean, if I get lucky and it uses Double Edge for some reason, it will kill itself, but I don't think he's going to use that. He's either going to go for Protect or probably Dragon Claw here. So yeah. How annoying. I hate Protect so much. The first time I tried doing this fight, I brought it down to the red, he healed, and I got a high damage roll, which is really, really good. I believe he's going to be bringing in, okay, that works too. 4 times weak to ice, that's fine. Okay, now that I don't remember. Last time it outsped my Swampert, so I don't understand what the difference is there. Maybe it's a speed tie? I'm not entirely sure. Now the Dragon Dance. Luckily, he doesn't switch out because he's obviously an AI, so I can use Toxic and then use Ice Beam. And the Toxic will hit after the full restore, which is really good. So he will, however, outspeed me and probably do a lot of damage. And the sad part is I do need Swampert for this fight because Salamence is 4 times weak as well. Same with his Flygon. So, and he just goes for another Dragon Dance. That's fine. If this Ice Beam doesn't kill, you're going to die to poison at the end of this turn anyways. You should have went for Dragon Claw. Or not Dragon Claw, Dragon Breath. That's the only Dragon move it has, is Dragon Breath for whatever fucking reason. And Mixed Altaria is just not good. You either go physical or special, and I think it's physical, so it's a lot better. So now we have to switch out for our own Altaria. This Kingdra does not have any actual dragon moves, so you are more than safe to bring in Altaria here. The problems that you will have to deal with are Smoke Screen and if you get Para-Hacks by Body Slam. That's about it. And last time I did this, it went for Dragon Dances as well. But again, its only physical move is Body Slam, so I don't have to really worry about Surf doing that much. And on top of that, the Dragon type resistance, so as long as it doesn't use Smoke Screen here. And if I'm not mistaken, this is either a speed tie or I'm faster. I'm faster. And I got 2 Dragon Dances up. This should kill or bring it very low. Yep. No Para-Hacks. But yeah, again, Body Slam's its only physical move, so that's the only thing you really have to worry about. And if it gets Paralyzed Hacks, it's going to be a pain in the ass. But now Altaria's done its job, so time to bring in Swampert. Flygon was a huge problem last time. It used Earthquake and actually did a lot of damage, so I kind of have to worry about that here. If it does too much damage, then I'm going to actually have to sacrifice something most likely. Yeah, it's faster than it's faster than my Swampert. That's kind of known, that's kind of, you know, obvious knowledge. So Flygon's actually a naturally fast Pokemon. But I mean, whatever. And then he should be bringing in Salamence here as his last Pokemon. I think this is his last. Intimidate, but we're going to be using a special move. So, but he does outspeed, and that is a Stab Dragon Claw. So, if he uses Earthquake, I think at this point he will actually kill my Swampert, which would be a very, very big pain in the ass. But it doesn't matter. He actually survived Ice Beam the last time I tried, like when I tried doing this off screen to figure out what kind of strats I was going to actually use. And he kind of put me in a very tight spot, but I managed to actually come out on top, so yeah. So in the next episode we will be taking on the champion of the Elite Four. I have no idea what kind of strats I'm going to use for this exactly yet. I need to kind of test it out off screen, see what we're going to do. But hey, you know, what the hell? I mean, we'll end up doing it eventually. I know we probably have enough time to do it in this episode, but I pretty much already said I was only going to do 2 of the Elite Four fights per episode, so yeah. In the next episode, we will be taking on the champion of the Elite Four and hopefully finishing the main story of this game in the next episode. And then after that, we'll be doing some bonus stuff, and then I should be getting ready to start working on my next Let's Play. So yeah, until next time, this is the PokeGamer signing out.